Come on. Come on.
Yes, the boys, welcome back to another video. It's currently 5:45. Joint low weigh. I'm gonna wait for it to get light. Right, boys, it is 20 to 7. We are 5 check-ins deep, and I've got to wait till it gets outside. We've started with one. Got to wait till it gets light outside. So I'm going to ask Ben what he wants me to do, if he'd rather me take them in here or still wait. I've been waiting to go outside and just sip in water, just so I'm still fasting and we can still keep like the visuals the same from when we started. But I'll ask Ben what he wants me to do. It might be the last week of fat loss. I was 81 bang on this morning, fellas. I need to bang that into Hyperscale actually. So scale weight is moving down. That is 7.8 kilo down from the start point now. So I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I'll see what Ben says. I'll let you know today. Today is check-in day. So let's see, boys, what the plan is going to be. But that is 81 bang on, which is a joint new low. So we'll get back to check-ins. I'll go through the not horrendous day, because it's not a horrendous day, but we've got some annoying things to do today and we're going to manage that with work, so I'll keep you posted. Fellas, rest day is a busy one because that is literally just gone 12. Check-ins are done. I've got to change some food and then I've got to do cardio. I had to take Lucy's car for her MOT this morning, so that's pushed me back a bit. I've got to take my car for its MOT. I've then got to wait for my car and I've then got to go straight to the dentist, and we've got to do food shopping today. This is what is popping up, boys. This is a test today. Everything's gone smoothly so far, but this is a test today to everything that needs to get done and I need to do. I've got to go and do 40 minutes cardio now. I've not watched check-in from Ben yet. I don't think that's come through yet, but that'll be soon. We'll get check-in. I'll bring you down with me. We'll update you with the game plan. But why I decided to film a YouTube on a day that's going to be super busy, who knows, boys? What's wrong with me? But I'm taking you along for the ride. I'm showing you what's going on. I'm showing you the stuff we've got to deal with. But we love it. All the boys are absolutely flying. We really, really are. So buzzing, absolutely buzzing with them all. I'll show you a couple highlights now. Firstly, we've got Cody, who is the coach alongside myself, who is absolutely firing on all cylinders. So both of us leading from the front, mate. He's in a great spot now. So we're just making sure training's still bang on, nutrition's still bang on, leading from the front. Absolutely flying. So when you're on the team, you got access to both of us. Both of us there. We're building a super team. We've got Dean, who's over in Australia. Dean is a busy boy, right? But when we look at this shape now, we are cooking. He's absolutely cooking this diet phase. Like Dean, when he's in the diet phase, he is on it. And this is the type of shape that we can be looking at. Like Dean's been here for a long time. Like this is a year ago now. You know, when we look to where we were there, the good thing with the system that we use now, we can look back. And Dean's first pictures weren't even on here. It was when we used Sheets when he first started. But I mean, you know, the difference now with that physique is absolutely wild. So it's been a very, very productive year in terms of that. So shout out Dean. Dean's from Scotland, but he's over in Australia now, still getting after it. And then when we're looking at Lou, checked in this morning, start weight was 103 kilo. And to where we are now is just absolutely wild. So like when we scroll down with Lou again, somebody who's been here, you know, over a year now, Lou's been here. And to see the difference from where he was at here, if you just look at these ones down below, to then look where he's at now is absolutely mad, sitting around them 70s. So he has absolutely just smashed it. And that is so, so good to see. And that's, you know, 82 weeks Lou's been on the team. So well over a year now, and he's made some immense changes. Like when we look at this here to where he's at now, this is what we can do when we have this time to work. We make these big changes like this, like absolutely wild. So shout out to Lou, shout out to the Wednesday boys. That was a fantastic morning of check-ins. And we have now got, I've got one application response to fire out. So I'm going to do that quickly, and then I need to hurry up and get 40 minutes cardio done, because the problem with 40 minutes cardio is 40 minutes out the day is a hell of a lot. So I need to make sure I get that done, because then I've got to take the fucking car for an MOT. And I guarantee you, boys, there's a nice 300 quid that needs spending on something, as there normally is with a car. So let's see. But we'll get this application response fired out now. So if you do need an application response, like we've just got the goals, what you're struggling with, how can we actually help? Link is always in the description and it's in my bios on everything. So literally just go to the description on this vid, click that, apply, and we'll have a good chat about your goals. You'll get a video like I'm about to film now. And whilst you're here, make sure you drop the video a like. Make sure you sub, boys. Let's keep on growing the channel and I'll keep bringing you the goods. So let's get this done. Cardio time, mate. Let's application response time. Boys, 13 left. We've not had check-in back yet, so I'll just keep you posted with what that says, but we do have 13 left. The bike, I noticed it on holiday, was killing my quads. So what I've done, and I've checked my heart rate, we're still above 130. A bit quicker, but less, because I literally had the resistance on full, so it was tanning my quads. So now I've got a little bit less resistance, but I'm still keeping that heart rate higher, and it's so much better. I can actually just get my heart rate up, but save my legs, because I feel like my legs were just battered. And then when I went on the cross trainer on holiday, I was like, all right, my legs look so much better because they weren't just inflamed, and I felt so much better as well. So still hard, I'm still blowing. Got about 12 left, so I'm gonna get this box, and you don't need to listen to me sweating, out of breath, get my cardio done. But we're getting a drill, boys, and perfect example, today's busy. I have not got 1 minute to stop all day today, so get your cardio done. Right, fellas, we got back to back the worst two things. Anything with a car, you know, something's gonna be wrong with my car. We're gonna pay for that. Then I've got to go to the dentist. Watch something be wrong there. So this could be a back-to-back stinker. I'll keep you posted. So what I literally need to do anyway is steps. So I've got to wait an hour for this to get done. So I'm literally just gonna box off all my steps. I'll probably be close to, I'll be close to that 10k from what I've done already, and then I can literally just chill then later once I've done work. So it actually works out well. Like, this is what I mean. You might see that schedule, oh, I've got to take my car and then like, if you've got steps to do, don't just sit in the place for an hour. Like, just go and get your steps done, like I'm doing now. Like, I'm literally just walking around getting my steps done. I've got a monster with me and I'm gonna get that down. So that's the biggest thing. Like, just be smart with your time, get stuff done. That was 81 bang on again this morning, so I'll show you the visuals when I get home, so I'm not getting run over whilst I'm trying to show you check-in visuals. But that is 7.8 kilo down now. So as soon as I have had check-in feedback, I will let you know what the game plan is. But yeah, for now, we'll avoid getting run over. We'll get the steps done, and I'll let you know the damage, fellas. Watch something be wrong with it. Just watch. Feel it coming today, so I'm gonna, even if it happens, I'm gonna attack it head on. So let's have them. Right, fellas, we're back in the game. Nothing needed to the car, nothing needed to the teeth. I was about 1 minute in there, which is a massive waste of time, innit, to be honest, but at least we know. If you've been subscribing for a while, no emergency trips to Manchester dentist, because that wasn't good. So we're gonna get, if it's past 3 o'clock, which it is, I will just have a decaf coffee with the tiniest little drizzle of almond milk in there. So we got the game plan from Ben, which I will run you through. The last meal, I said to Lucy, last meal is gonna be poverty. The last meal is a poverty one because I've already eaten my normal oats and I made that meal that I just took with me then. But food now has been pulled for this week. We're gonna push it super hard. 1950 on a training day. So carbs are below that 200 mark, which is pretty low for me. And then on a rest day, we are 1750. So that is 200 less than what I thought today was. So that last meal now is literally gonna have to be, I think we've got 40 grams of rice, boys. Yeah, we've got a chicken breast, 140 gram, 40 grams of rice and 50 grams of cucumber. 280 calories. That is not great, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. And then cardio is still at 40 minutes. Steps are moved up to 12k. So I'm gonna box that off for this week, get it drilled, and then we'll slowly start to reverse out then. So that is the game plan from Ben, boys, for this week. So stay tuned. I was 81 this morning and it's Wednesday, till Wednesday. So we'll see from that change, 50 grams of carbs coming away, 2k steps added. We'll see where that gets me to in a week. I think I'll be very close to that 80 kilo mark now, 110%, but we'll see, fellas, we'll see. So let's make a good old decaf coffee. I'll let you know exactly how the week ahead will go. And then make sure you're subbed so you'll see the results. I'll let you know what we're weighing at tomorrow as well, after my first day of a 1,750 cal. But this is what I mean. When food gets low, my food gets dropped, I don't care less. It is short term, it's a nice challenge, and I know it's going to bring the results. So that is the main thing. Bobby! Even show you. Come and say hello, come here. Say hello. 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 Say hello to this. Thank you. Good lad. He's at ours for the week. He's a big man. And he just literally sits with Lucy all day. Crack on. Real Victory. Well, let's give you the rundown of checking from this morning as well. I'll run you through the pictures that were sent over to Ben. So from the front, definitely feeling a lot sharper. Definitely looking a lot sharper now through midsection, through legs. Same thing now here. This is definitely the best I've looked for a good bit. Definitely feeling a lot sharper now on these ones, and we can see that coming through on all of these shots. So pretty happy, to be honest, with where we're sat. And that is 81 fasted. So, you know, you can imagine from these ones now, I pull that, you know, into a nice, 80 kilo. We'll be in a good spot there. So stay tuned, fellas, for the same next week. We'll see where we're sat. Right, boys, it is currently 7:30. So this is what I mean by when a day is just a long old day. As you saw, that was 5:30 as the start point. And now we're locked in with some programming for the boys. So some of those days, it is just a longer one. It is, and that is absolutely fine. So everybody on WhatsApp is all got back to sorted. We've just got some programming bits to do. I'm programming for Jordan. Jordan, if you see this, absolute legend, Jordan from Scotland. He's over in Canada, actually. So we've got a couple of the boys who are here, there, and everywhere, which is always nice. So he's just sent me the new gym through. So what we're going to actually do is set up a new session. You know, that's one thing that we'll always do if any of the boys move country or move areas, move gyms. We'll make sure that those sessions are all sorted so they know exactly what they're doing then at the new gym. So that is what we're currently going to do. And then we will go and make the absolute poverty meal. But I'll just show you, and I'll run a full day of eating for this week. So make sure you're subbed, boys, because I'll cover a full day of lower food and what that actually looks like on, say, 1,750 calories. But this last meal is going to literally be 310 calories. And I'll still give it like a decent amount of volume. So I'll run you through exactly what I do there so you can see an example of it. But it's not going to be the most exciting meal in the world. Right, fellas, this is how we're making a decent meal with 310 calories. So we have got Lucy's pasta on the go, 40 grams of rice, 140 grams of chicken. We've then got 50 grams cucumber, 40 grams sugar snap peas. I'm going to bang in there in a minute. Well, I'll bang them in there right now, actually. Nice and easy with the rice. They'll be done in a min. And I'm then going to put 40 grams of Greek yogurt with my chicken. It is banging. Beef or chicken, the Greek yogurt, trust me, that is banging. So we're going to have the cucumber, the peas, the rice, the chicken. For 300 calories, it's very minimal fats because I've already had my beef, dark chop, oats, eggs. So this is literally just pretty much protein, carb, veg to end the day. So I'll show you when it's done. Do not hate on the Greek yogurt on this, trust me. I've not actually done it with chicken yet, I've been putting it with my beef, so that's why I'm going to try it now. And then as a sauce, this is 4 calories for 10 grams. So I'm going to literally have around 10 grams of that. Like that whole bottle, 150, is 60 calories. So that is banging. That's from Aldi. It's the Cholula hot sauce, Chipotle. That is banging. That is what I'm going to whack on top. And that will be an absolutely smashing 300 calories. That'll still be enjoyable, boys. And Liverpool kick off in 5 minutes. So the boys are all sorted. We've got everything done. That is a long old day. We'll go through some bits later, but we'll watch the Red Men first and eat this. And then we'll see what we wake up at in the morning. Right, boys, as we can see, It ain't too bad at all. For 300 cal, that will do very, very nicely. Rice, the sauce, peas, cucumber, chicken, yolk. And then we've got the red boys. What? Oh no. For the first time in my life, fellas, yogurt, chicken. No. Banging. Good morning, boys. I want to start this morning by saying another big win for the Reds. I told you, slot ball, we will win something in this season. The Reds are cooking. I promise you. I told you, if you subscribed, you'll remember. I said this, boys. I said this. Right. New low, 80.7. I'm not sure if you can see that. Boom. So I was 81.7 last Thursday. 80.7 this morning, obviously after that lower day of food. So this is my first training day today below 2,000 calories. So it's not going to be the funnest one in the world, but we'll get that drilled. So I've just done around 7 or 8 check-ins. It is 7:30 and I am going to get in to the first coffee. This is the absolute best one. I also should have some whey arriving today. Cherry Bakewell Perform. I'm speaking a bit quiet as well because Lucy's upstairs asleep with Bobby as well. But Cherry Bakewell Perform. So if it comes today, we'll get a review. Let's see. Right, fellas, we're in for push. I'm going to put Future on really loud as well, which I probably should have filmed this first, shouldn't I? 5 plates and a 2.5 matched reps on here now. And this is the big thing for this week. Like, I'm going to feel flatter. Carbs are under 200, so I'm going to feel flat. And coming into training, I know that. When you have that, just attack your movements, boys. Like, you stop training hard, you are losing a lot of expenditure there. And obviously, we're losing a lot of stimulus. So you start lifting lighter. We're giving our body a reason to go, okay, we don't need this muscle anymore. Training's getting less intense. We're not lifting as much load. We're not taking the sets as far. So lock in and push through. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And that's part of the reason why I'm not filming the full session. I'm just going to get my head down, get these done. That's top set matched. I've got to try and get 10 with this now. So I might tag on a few bits at the end, but then I'm going to run through the full game plan with everything for what this week looks like. So you can have an idea of where I still need to push to see fat loss. But obviously with an 80.7 this morning, we're very happy with that. So I'll give you that rundown, and then you can know kind of what you might need to expect. You might need to do more than me. You might need to do less. We're all very different. Well, let's send these first. Let's go. Right, fellas. So we're just on a catch-up call with one of the boys, Jacob. Shout out, Jacob, if you watch this. And we've got 3. So when it's getting chilly now, fellas, I've only got like my tight night pants really, and like these, but these are getting pretty battered now. So what we've got is the Vanquish baggier bombs, and I think it's a good old Air Force. These are going to be banging. So we've gone black, we've gone these ones. Let's try them. I'll move you down, boys. So we've gone for medium, and they actually fit sound. I ain't got shoes on, but I think for chilling and for training, they're going to be pretty nice. Because sometimes I don't mind the tight, but sometimes I just want baggy, and they're clean as well, and they're not too warm as well. They're not like woolly to where I'm going to be boiling. So shout out. I think I'm 6 foot and I've got a medium. So, and I'm a 32 waist, maybe even a bit smaller. So that's what I've gone for. Also, all of these picture frames, right? You might see these in the background always. I've still not filmed them, and I need to put stuff up there. What I'm going to do, and it's not that important to do, so that's why I've not done it yet. I want to make sure I get like all of my favorite quotes, like ever, and my favorite people who I take a lot from a business standpoint and basically just getting stuff done. I'm going to put them all there. But I've literally been saying that for a year. I need to do it because it's just having the time to do. But I will do it. I will do it at some point. We'll finish this one with making sure we go through the game plan, right? And what it is now for this final week. So let me go and grab my phone, actually. I've not got it. God damn it. Bobby's in the shot. From a food standpoint,
So we have got now, fellas, lost it. Where are we? I've got to log out and got back in again. I use the same thing as Ben for coaching, so that's why I've got 2 accounts. So sometimes I have to always log in and log out. So that's what I'm currently doing right now. Oh, why is that wrong, mate? Right, there we go. We're in. So food is just under 2,000 calories on a training day, which is today. So that's what we're going to be nailing. Non-training day is 1,750, right? So that is where my food is at. So carbs are all the way down at 124 on a non-training day, right? So that's where we're at now. 12K steps across all days. So I will not miss with that. I've got my normal 5 sessions to do. So even on my rest days, I've got to do the cardio. And when I do the cardio, I just get the bike there. I've got 40 minutes, keeping my heart rate at least 130. So I will just check my Apple Watch every like 10 minutes, make sure it's above 130 at that speed and keep at that speed. So I'm not slacking off. That is what I get nailed. So I have got the 5 sessions, 12K steps, 40 minutes cardio, and then that food. So that is exactly what I am doing this final week. And I will not miss. I won't go over that. I won't be under steps. In them final weeks, boys, like lock in and just get it done because it will pay off, right? So that's what I'm doing. That's why I like Ben just setting the plan for me and I just do it. And I don't, it's one thing when I'm busy for me to have to, it's one thing less to worry about for me. It really, really is. So that's why I like having Ben there to set that. So that's the game plan, boys. That is what we're doing. Make sure you subscribe for this final week. And then for the gaining phase, it's going to be a big one as well. I've got a call with Ben on Thursday to kind of map out, right, that's done, the gaining phase, and then the next diet phase will be like to get absolutely peeled. So I'm looking forward to that. So there's going to be some big vids coming up to all sorts with the coaching and with myself as well, and with this little man. So make sure you are subscribed. I appreciate it, honestly. Tell them, boss. Subscribe, please. Please subscribe, because there's more vids on the way. Massively helps. I really, really appreciate it. Same thing with likes, comments. Run them up as much as you can if you've been enjoying the vids, because I really do appreciate it. And of course, the main thing on the daily is the coaching team. So if you want to chat to us about your goals, make sure people shut down now and then they regret it, right? If you want to get your foot on the gas, come and join us. Come and have a chat with us. Just fill in the link in the description. We will literally have a chat about coaching, about your goals, answer all your questions. So hit me up and we'll be straight back with you. But that is the game plan, fellas. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.